How's it going? It's Mythos, and today we're taking a look at this 1/6 scale Abby from The Last of Us Part 2. If you've seen me on Instagram, you've probably seen that it's not just Star Wars that I've been collecting, although as you can see behind me that is my main passion. The last video was of Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and I also collect The Last of Us figures. Some of these figures are from a brand called cctoys, but some of them I've made myself, like this female clicker and this huge bloater. I also made an Abby and someone asked if I can make one for them, so this is why I've made another one. Because this was for someone else though, I've tried to make it feel like something you would get from a company like cctoys, and I've made this awesome box and added my own box art on there with some photos that I have took of her. We've got these photos up the side just to add some detail along the side of the box, and also the main portrait on the front. As you can see on the side of the opening as well, we've got one of the famous quotes from the games. This was the part for me where I really realised that Abby was an absolutely incredible character. Up to now we've hated her, but this is the moment where I realise how real she is.
Look, we need to move. Oh my god, she's gone. Come on, those were your fucking people. You're my people.
Wow, it always gives me the chills, that bit, so that's why I just had to include that on the box art as well. I've also added my Mythos Boba logo on there and Ironheart Customs logo on there as well. I love this box because of its sleek black design and little magnetic opening. Once you open the box up, you can just remove this safety piece here and see Abby in all of her glory. There she is, just remove this protection piece. She's looking badass. Okay, first up accessory wise, we get the classic golf club. We also get a brick, of course another classic from the game which you can throw at clickers or your enemies.
Perfect.
We get a standard little pistol here, and we also get her hunting pistol from the game, which obviously packs a punch. And no, don't worry, I didn't forget to include the hammer. What an absolute little beast, already coated in some blood as you can see. Also, I've included this little military style torch, obviously famous from the games for fitting onto their backpacks. And speaking of backpacks, we have Abby's here, which is looking absolutely awesome. A lovely military style green, which matches the game. Some nice thin leather strapping there with little accessory details on there. What an absolute little piece of artwork this backpack is. As I mentioned, if you just lift this up, you can just fit that torch on the front, just to match the look of the games for when you are walking around the streets. That is looking awesome. As you can see here on Abby, it looks amazing. There's also another head sculpt for Abby, one where she is looking slightly more mean. Don't worry, there is more accessories under this tray. First off, we've got her jacket. There's a little bin bag, and if you just puff that up, that will just sit nice. And a Stop the Fireflies stop sign, which will just fit nicely onto the diorama base. Yes, there is this base as well, which looks nice and clean, but there's also another base included, but I do love this one. There's a little jerry can, which also will just fit nicely onto the diorama base, just another little accessory piece. And I've also included these little blood splatters, which I absolutely love. A big one, and also just a similar one but a little bit smaller, and then also some kind of bullet holes. And as you can see on my Mando here, they look badass. Some more things for the diorama base. This is a little poster of Isaac, one of the stages of infection, which I think's important, and we also get a Fedra sign. And not forgetting the Dawn of the Wolf poster, as well as number 2, what's featured in the games. There's also this fence piece here, which we just need to connect together, and that's very easy to do. Once it's connected together, that just kind of acts as a backdrop to your figure and just sits in the diorama base. It also comes with these barbed wire pieces here. But let's check out the diorama base that I've made. This is absolutely awesome. I love this little piece. As you can see, I've added dirt and grass and also real tiles. And on the bottom, I've just added these foam protection pieces. This piece here is what the fence is going to fit into, just like this.
Perfect.
So there we go, custom made by me, 1/6 scale Abbyanderson from The Last of Us Part 2. Let me know what you think about her down below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.